And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the room saying select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, y'all, and welcome to the Dirty Boot Sports Podcast, episode 40.
Sean Kemp, one of the greatest dunkers of all time.
Local, Devin White, Spring Hill boy.
Shout out Parker.
Get live 40.
Mike Allstott.
Yeah, that's what I like.
And the greatest one to ever wear, number 40, Bill Lambier.
Oh, there you go. Wild Bill.
The
That dude's a
enforcer.
piece of crap, you know that?
You need to watch that. Have you seen that 30 for 30 there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
What were they called? The Bad Boys?
Bad Boys. And they were.
Oh, my
They were.
gosh. I don't know how somebody could have been a fan of them back then. I really don't.
They
if you're
literally
from Detroit,
tried
you
to
gotta
kill
love 'em.
Michael Jordan.
Besides Detroit, yeah.
They really did.
Hey, you forgot the greatest American hero, Pat Tillman.
Pat Tillman.
Yeah, Pat Tillman.
Rest in peace.
Wow.
So on the
What?
docket,
How can you even say that?
on the docket for this
Not
podcast,
American you are.
we've got MLB news. We're going to talk Pujols as he approaches 700. We're going to talk division races. So this is what I'm talking about.
Well, he's over here making Pat Tillman sound like he's like...
No.
left in his prime. Ted Williams quit playing baseball in the dead of his prime. That's more of an American than Pat Tillman. He was a special team.
He's the hero of our generation.
Yeah, that's right.
I love anybody that
Everybody and their mama went to war during World War II, though.
Nah, I won't say we were hyped.
So we're going to talk Pujols. We're going to talk division races. Then we're going to finish it up with college football Week 2 preview, and then we're also going to talk about the top 25, our thoughts on that list. So let's talk Albert.
I hope he gets it so bad. I really do. I don't think he's going to, though. I think he's going to slow down.
It's going to be tough because he's not playing every game.
Like, the last one he got was a pinch hit homer. Because they're still in a division race. It's not like, well, I would say division race.
Are they?
They're 9 games ahead. I forgot Milwaukee fell off the face of the earth a little bit. But they're still trying to win games, which I get. But, man, am I low?
I doubt it.
They're like 9 games up
Yeah, they're 9 games
on
up
Milwaukee,
on
so I don't. They pretty much got that wrapped up.
So that means they need to start playing his butt and batting him lead off so he gets as many chances as he can get. You know, bat him lead off, man. That's what the people want. Every time he goes up to bat, he gets a standing ovation.
You know what's going to happen?
He's in $6.99.
He's getting $6.99.
Yeah, and he's gonna leave it right there.
And you think he's done?
He's done. He's done all right. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He said, "I don't care if I'm 1 away, 5 away, whatever. I'm done."
Did he pass Alex Rodriguez?
Not yet. I think he has 696.
Are they? Okay.
I'm gonna look. You keep talking.
You might be right. Maybe he needs one more at a time.
Yeah, I think he's close.
Let's at least pass him.
A-Rod has 696. Yeah, let's get to 696.
Let's at least pass him.
We'll call it a win. Okay.
Yeah, be 4th most in history.
Yeah, ever. Barry, Hank, Babe, and him.
Hey, he's still got a shot. Let's go.
Yeah.
So is he on the postseason roster?
It's not. I don't think he will be.
That's what I'm wondering if he's.
I don't know. I mean, he's actually batted pretty good this year.
He's still batting in the low 2s, though. He has a lower batting average than Marcelo Ozuna.
Yeah, they'll leave him on though.
And
I mean, they want him to get a World Series if they have a shot. I mean, I don't think they do, but still, you know.
That the NL's going through Los Angeles. I think it's pretty clear.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I hope he gets it. I don't see it happening. No, I really don't. Moving on from that, the Atlanta Braves last night clinched not clinched, but tied the Mets finally for the division lead, only to lose today, but the Mets had to play a doubleheader. So now the Mets, since they swept the doubleheader, are half a game up on the Braves. So It's going to be back and forth all the way to the end of September whenever we finally play the Mets in the final series of the season.
Is this the same Braves team that Clay said that was done, dead, over, season's over?
Jumped off the bandwagon, jumped back on?
Correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Braves that have won over 60 games since June started.
Okay, yeah. And okay,
they've been on fire after the All-Star break.
When we tried to, calm them down, but no, it was over. It was done with.
The problem is, and I think we kind of talked about this, is the Mets probably have an easier schedule. So
the Mets definitely do. We talked about that in the group text. The Braves have to play the Phillies 7 more times. The Mets are done with the Phillies.
And they've got a couple of easy teams I think they got to play too.
And it's like the Braves still have to go to Seattle in the upcoming days. So I don't know, man. The Braves are 63-24 since June 1st, though. 63-24. That's insane. They've been the best team since June, but I'm not gonna lie. I still see the Mets win the division because of the schedule, but you never know. The Mets might mess it up.
So are they a game back right now?
They're a half game.
Half game.
Yeah.
Is that after the game? Now the Mets played 2 today. Is that after the second game?
Yeah.
So they're a half game back.
Yep. So it's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be by far the best, I think, playoff.
Well, I think I heard that Scherzer went on
Scherzer's on the 15-day
15,
IL.
so that'll help a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be retroactive from the 4th, so he's still got 12 more days. And there's always something with him, but I think this is more of let's rest him for the playoffs.
Yeah,
because he's had some nagging injuries throughout the year. Scroll up, Bill.
Well, the NLs, we pretty much know what's going to happen. Who's going to be in?
Yeah,
Milwaukee's the only team that probably has a chance to sneak in, but I don't see them getting in. It looks like it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be Atlanta, Philly, and San Diego for the last team in wild card. Now the American League, it's getting interesting.
Very, very interesting. The Rays might catch the Yankees.
Man, that would be so great.
That would make my day. It really would.
And I actually think they play several times before the end of the year.
That would help.
And Tampa Bay seems to have their number,
Tampa Bay always plays them well, though. If you think back at a couple of years now, they always play them well. It feels.
Well, and
it's the pitching, though, right?
New York, yes, and New York's lost a couple of players. Benintendi come over, he's gone.
Yeah,
He's having surgery.
Yeah, Judge has been accounting for over half their runs.
55 home runs, unless he hit one today.
He didn't hit one today.
But let's talk about Houston dominating the league right now. Yeah. I mean, I was watching the game the other day with Houston. I think one of the most underrated players in the league is Kyle Tucker.
Nobody talks about him.
Oh, yeah.
He is such. He's leading the team with RBIs and stolen bases. Who does that? I mean, but they talk about him.
Yeah,
Tucker, you never even hear about, and
he's
one of the best players on the best team. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think he's very underrated. The game I was watching,
I bought one of his rookie cards in a PSA 10 start of the season.
The game I was watching, he had 2 hits, 2 stolen bases, a run, and an RBI. I mean, that's how you win ball games right there. Mm-hmm. And he plays good defense. I mean, I think he's very underrated. But the Cleveland, Minnesota,
that's going to be a good race.
And they play 8 times before the end of the year. That's going.
They set that up perfect.
Yes, that's going to come down to the last game. Tampa Bay is, they're playing great. Seattle, I think, is playing really good, and I think they are going to end up being the team to get in there for sure. Toronto, they look like they're going to be in. Baltimore looks like they're going to be the team left out of that wild card.
Which sucks because I wanted to see Baltimore.
But Tampa Bay, Toronto, they're in the same division, so they're going to be hurting each other. I kind of wanted to see Baltimore get in.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, though.
I think Seattle's going to end up being the number 1 team in the wild card because they got an easier schedule. Tampa Bay, Toronto, they're in the same division with the Yankees and the Red Sox.
And they're all going to be beating up on each other, it looks like.
And Seattle, and they're playing really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be Seattle. Tampa Bay should get in, and I'd like to see Baltimore sneak in, but it's going to be tough.
Both the AL East and NL East should have 3 teams in it in the playoffs, I think, for sure. And like you said, the AL East might sneak in a 4th, but it is going to be really tough for that to happen. But
it's that time of year. Tampa Bay and Toronto play 9 times before the end of the year.
That's crazy. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Because you only play 19 in the regular season or something like that, or
Yeah,
16.
they got 9 more games between them. So one of them that might knock the other one out. You know, Baltimore could sneak up in there if Tampa Bay gets hot and knocks Toronto out.
And something else that I've been seeing all over Twitter lately, something crazy that's happening, is the Los Angeles Dodgers are on track to have a plus 300 run differential, which is like super, super rare, they're saying.
Well, I laid a bet down the other day that the Astros and Dodgers would be in the World Series.
I think that's a very safe bet. Very safe bet. 'Cause as much as I hate to admit it, they're playing great baseball, and they're the best team in Major League Baseball right now, in my opinion.
Well, their lineup is just
their lineup's
crazy.
Great, but I could see their weakness being their pitching in the postseason, because they've lost a lot of their proven guys. Kershaw still ain't pitching a whole lot, but I get that. But they've lost Walker Buehler, which is huge for them. They've lost a couple other guys I can't think of off the top of my head right now, but they've had a lot of banged up guys. So,
but the thing with them though, even if they're not pitching well, they can beat you with hitting.
They can beat you in a shootout any day of the week. Yep.
You know, they could score 9-10 runs in a game.
Yep, at the drop of a hat.
So we're still on that Cody Bellinger watch. No ACLs, MCLs.
No ligament injuries yet.
Okay.
Sorely, I guess you say it. I don't think
Bill,
that's the
you
word.
went and talked to a voodoo lady, didn't you?
Marie Laveau and I have been talking about Cody Bellinger.
Well, it's going to be interesting, but I think that's enough.
This is the
MLB
best time.
talk.
This is the best time for baseball right now, especially when you have good pennant races actually going on.
Yep.
So let's get into some college football now.
So I don't know about y'all, but the games I've got marked for this week, and I'll just kind of go through them right quick. Alabama at Texas. I mean, that's going to be a blowout.
Going to be a blowout.
Bama by 40. I think it's going to get ugly. I really do.
Southern Miss at Miami.
Blowout.
Miami by 35.
But at least you get to see Frank Gore Jr.
Throw the ball somehow.
Against his dad, Alma Mater.
His dad,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Hey, he's a stud.
Oh, yeah.
And,
look at Rattler stats. I always want to see that. Huh.
Yeah, that's an interesting game. Arkansas and South Carolina.
Very interesting game, actually. I'm going to try to watch that.
Spencer Rattler come out and play good and make it a close game.
Well,
against the SEC opponent.
Yeah. And Arkansas is coming off a tough game last week, and then you got another one right here, back to back.
Well, something I seen, South Carolina's won the last 3 contests that they've had.
Yes,
that's kind of surprising to me.
South Carolina's, I guess. Well, which those last 3 times probably haven't been recent either, though, since they're not in the same division. I bet they don't play. They probably hadn't played a lot, huh?
You're probably right.
That
might have been when Holtz was there.
Who knows? Yeah. Or Spurrier. Another game that I've just really looking forward to is the Tennessee-Pittsburgh game.
Yep, I agree.
I just hate the time slot it's at. I don't know how much I'll watch that. I'm gonna set the DVR on it because I do want to watch.
Which that was my next pick.
Yeah.
I think Tennessee could upset.
Well, they're picked to win it.
They are picked.
Oh yeah. But I believe.
What's Tennessee?
I take Pittsburgh to cover.
24.
Okay.
So I would read
They're
this.
ranked 24, Pitt's 17,
but they still have
Tennessee's
Tennessee.
picked to
They're
win
going to
it
always have an
at
SEC
Pitt.
team.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's how much faith they have in those.
But I was reading something that said Tennessee allowed the second most yards through the air last year, and Pitt. I mean, Slovis threw for over 300 last week.
Yeah. It's going to be a shootout. Tennessee's defense is
Slovis will have a big game. It's going to be close. I think it's Pitt plus 3. I think I would take that. Probably.
I'm going to go look real quick.
Does anybody have the money line on the Clemson-Furman game?
I wouldn't place a bet on that one.
And they're playing.
It's not showing
they're playing
up,
at
so.
Pittsburgh. I think
They got
Pittsburgh can
Tennessee
cover.
-6 right now.
Tennessee -6.
That's-
I'd
the line.
definitely take
Give me Pittsburgh
yeah,
plus
Pittsburgh
6.
plus 6. Yeah,
At home,
Pittsburgh and
give me that
with a good quarterback,
all
Interesting.
day.
suspect secondary.
Speaking of Clemson, that's going to be an interesting year for them. They got a quarterback battle over there, and that freshman that's sitting there.
I can't wait to see him.
Oh,
He played
you
last.
should have saw him
night.
Saturday.
They do
Yeah.
not have a line out for the Clemson Furman game.
Oh, Bill, no line on that.
Here's another. Okay, so Pitt.
Bill was over there looking. He was
Pitt's
trying to get
3-0.
something on that.
Pitt's 3-0 the last 3 games against Vols, which, like you said, that could have been forever.
Yeah.
But that's kind of
Still.
crazy.
Yeah, that is scary. That is crazy.
I think Pittsburgh being at home is going to help a lot with that.
I want to see
I don't know,
Pittsburgh's crowd,
-6,
though.
man.
I want to see if they repeat what they did last Thursday night. That was an electric crowd for Pittsburgh.
Hey, like we talked,
They won. That helps.
Yeah, it
They
is.
got some cool jerseys.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
That's good colors. They got a good color combo. They
The
do.
blue and gold,
Mhm.
the equipment.
Yep. That's it.
So what do y'all think?
SAU.
What do y'all think about Kentucky, Florida? I think that's a decent
That's going to be a
matchup.
phenomenal game.
That's fascinating.
Kentucky doesn't
That's-
have their star running back.
That's
though.
2 of the top 5 quarterback prospects
Yes. That's right.
that
in
big
the draft.
NFL guys have been
Yeah.
talking about. That we ain't seen a whole lot out of either 2 of these guys. So
Yeah.
So
We'll learn
Richardson,
something.
now he's already talked about for the Heisman. Did y'all see where the Heisman, he was 60-1 going into the game. Now he's 18-1.
Nah, I hate
Wow.
that stuff, man.
He actually
It's
probably would have
too
been a good
early.
little throw a little home for season, though.
Yeah, he played really well.
He's a good player. And I think Billy Napier is going to really make him kind of get to that next level, too.
He impressed me.
Yeah.
I'll give
And
him that. He impressed me.
LSU has to go to Florida this year, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Oh, Zach Evans is playing football for Ole Miss. Look at there. Former top 3 prospect,
Do
5-star.
y'all remember that recruiting?
Oh,
nightmare?
that's why I'm bringing it up. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Hot mess.
I mean, a hot mess.
The hottest of messes.
And the only reason he ended up at TCU because nobody wanted him at the end of the mess.
Everybody
And
was pulling their scholarships.
That was
him.
TCU's first 5-star recruit they've ever landed.
So what happened? I don't remember the story.
He's from Georgia.
It was a grade issue. That was one.
Well,
and he had some
so
character issues.
he was down between LSU and Georgia.
Yep.
And
we were rumored to get him.
It was all rumored we were getting him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's flipped, no, I'm going to Georgia. Commits to Georgia, signs with Georgia, then wants to back out of it. Well, it become such a big deal. Kirby said, fine, I'll release you. You go, whatever. Well, then he goes back, and LSU starts kind of dwindling in the waters a little bit. Blew up. I want to say he posted something on social media, something on those lines. It got crazy. LSU said, we're done with it. We're out. We're no longer recruiting you. And then I want to say Texas A&M tried to jump in the mix.
There's rumors of him being uncoachable, too.
Yes,
I want to think it
yeah.
was.
And Jimbo went after him. Wasn't a week or two later, Jimbo said, we're out. We're done with it.
Like, everybody was doing this. And he was the number 1 running back, seriously, like top 5 recruit in the nation.
I think he was third. I think you're right. I think he was third overall recruit in the country.
That stuck out to me.
And then, all of a sudden, you heard nothing of him.
Yep.
And then, I remember getting an article, TCU signs their first 5-star recruit in history, and it's Zach Evans. He goes there. He has done jack squat. Hadn't done a thing. And then jumps in the transfer portal, and here comes Lane Kiffin to save today. So, I do want to see what he's going to do this year.
You can always count on Lane Kiffin to come through.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
yards a carry so far.
I'm sorry, he's not from Georgia. He's from Houston. I forgot. I'm sorry. He was Georgia who he was wanting to go to. But, yeah, that's an interesting.
I'll look forward to following that.
Speaking of Ole Miss, I was listening to the Crane & Company show the other day, and actually the Ole Miss played who they played Saturday? I just went blank. It wasn't.
It was somebody they're only favored by 21.5. They didn't win by that because I almost bet it. I was like, good thing I didn't.
God, who
FAU? Was it FAU?
No, it was in Alabama. I thought it was a team at Alabama. Look that up quick.
Oh, look, you keep talking.
Anyway, so supposedly one of the coaches on the staff, Ole Miss Troy,
same thing.
I knew it was an Alabama school.
All the same.
We're talking about the quarterback battle Ole Miss has got right now, and how
Jackson Dart ain't number one.
the coach said none of our staff believes he's number one. He said the number one quarterback is the second one that's coming off the one on the bench right now.
And who is that?
I
don't know.
I can't think of his name right now either. But they're both transferred in. I didn't know that. Yeah, so Kiffin's still trying to play the cards, to both of them. But his Troy coach said none of us think that Dart's the number one on that team.
Wow.
So I thought that was a pretty interesting take.
So another big game, USC Stanford.
Totally flew under the radar.
Yeah, I think that could be an upset.
And that's I don't know about
I was
that.
looking at this USC -8 and licking my chops.
Stanford's not.
I know, but they always give USC a good game, though.
They'll put up a good fight.
Yeah.
I think this is a different USC team, though.
You're saying Stanford will put up a good fight? You're
Yeah.
saying Stanford will put up a good fight?
No.
Oh, you're saying
they generally do.
Yeah.
They generally put up a good fight.
But USC
and
hasn't been that.
Speaking of put up a good
power
fight
that they used to be.
USC is their most famous alum is O.J. Simpson.
I'll tell you who didn't put up a good fight though that night.
I was going to.
Neither one of his victims. His wife.
Yeah.
She did not.
Oh well.
Poor O.J.
So
hopefully the
Stanford goes away of
Cardinal
O.J.'s
will
wife.
put it up a little. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
Mark him up.
Scroll
Josh.
a bit there, Bill, on the games. That Kentucky Florida game's going to be really good. That Houston Texas Tech game could be
That's going to be sneaky.
A decent game. Yeah, sneaky good game.
What
Air raid
about
offense.
what about Baylor BYU?
I
Battle of
was
the fellows.
telling Chance before we started the night. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy that game, and it's the late night game, so
And
we'll have that's a good game.
It's at BYU.
Yeah,
too.
BYU.
And it'll be by itself.
I'm kind of an Aranda guy, so I kind of try to watch Baylor's games every
And
week.
That'll be
wanna
the
say-
only good game I get to watch that
I want to
because
say
I'm working at 12 in the
BYU.
ER.
BYU has a good crowd experience.
And
Yeah,
I
that's
think
very much
BYU's
so.
favored in that game.
And it's in Provo.
Yeah, BYU -3.
Hey, the Baptists of Baylor will be lucky to get out of there alive.
Speaking of BYU, did y'all see where South Carolina? I think it was South Carolina women's coach was not going to play at Baylor or at BYU
because of the girls' volleyball. Supposedly the crowd. So what happened was BYU volleyball was playing.
Is this about to get really political?
Yeah, kind of.
Hold on, do we want to talk about this?
BYU,
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's very
Not a
interesting.
political
Who were they
podcast.
playing, Kyle? I cannot
It's not
remember.
in
South
They
Carolina? Is it South Carolina or Houston?
No. They, South Carolina girl.
Oh yeah, they were playing somebody else. It wasn't even
Duke.
that team.
Was it Duke? Maybe. Anyway, supposedly, I think it was Duke. Some of the girls on the team said that they were making racist comments to them. The student section was. So that
I saw that.
So the AD of BYU gets on the court with a mic, talks, yada yada yada. So South Carolina girls had a game at BYU this year. Well, they canceled it because of all that. Well, come to find out, there's no evidence of any sort.
I know the Mormons are such nice people.
Yeah, like I don't really
know.
see that coming. And they can't find any evidence that it happened. I mean, they've looked through people's recordings on phones. They've done all kind of things, and they don't see any evidence of it. So I don't really understand.
But anyways, that's going to be a good ball game. That'll be one I get home and chill out and watch.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch that one.
What's that?
Is the Florida Kentucky game? Is it a
ESPN
6 o'clock game?
6 o'clock
Ooh,
game.
yes, I like that time slot.
I'll be able to catch
So
some
we
of
get that and the BYU Baylor back to back. That's good games to watch there. Other than that,
Well,
I did see. Did I see App State plays at A&M?
Yeah, they do play.
No, you can't never sleep on App State.
No, when you can put up 40
Michigan,
points in a
They
quarter.
put up 40 against North Carolina in a quarter.
Anything is
I
possible.
mean, you just can't sleep. A&M didn't look real great last weekend. And number two thing from A&M, I don't think Max Johnson will be the backup quarterback long.
How does App State keep getting games?
Yeah, I know. Who wants to schedule them? I know.
I believe they're picked to win the
Sun Belt.
Sun Belt.
The Fun Belt.
They should.
So some local games. Tech or SFA Stephen F. Austin at Tech. That's going to be at 6 o'clock. That's Friday, Bill, or Saturday?
Saturday.
Didn't we almost lose to Stephen F. Austin last year?
It was close.
Probably.
Yeah.
And you got Southern at LSU, which is sold out. So
it's gonna be an awesome match. That's not just about football game.
And they're supposed to be doing like a little combined band thing. That's gonna be cool.
Southern
and
band
supposedly,
is always going to show out.
Supposedly Southern band's going to actually participate maybe on Victory of the Hill when they walk down of some sort.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be that whole environment's going to be awesome.
I want to say it's one of the first times LSU's ever played Southern.
It's the first time they've ever played Southern.
It is.
Really?
People have been
it's
making
the first
a
time
really
they've
big deal
ever
about
played a HBCU school.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember watching Tech and Southern play, and nobody left at halftime.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Everybody had to watch the halftime show because it was as good as a ball game.
No.
It wasn't even close.
I'll tell you, that was the
Northwestern
Southern
State.
brought the.
Oh, was that the Northwestern?
Southern brought the biggest crowd as far as like tailgate.
So they travel well.
Oh, they traveled very well.
They're gonna travel to
the Tech parking lots up around the, like up where the old natatorium and the close to Woodard. All those parking lots completely full of RVs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the Baton Rouge is going to be hopping this weekend, man. It's going to be a fun time.
Be a place to be.
It will be.
We got
Crazy
Nichols coming to ULM.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
You think Chauvin might go to that one?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Yeah.
I doubt it.
And the big game, Northwestern's playing Grambling.
Okay.
Give me Grambling.
Where's that at?
Like Northwestern State?
Yes.
Like your alumni?
Northwestern State.
Is it at
the Natchitoches?
I think it said it. Northwestern.
Oh, Shreveport. I think it's Independence Stadium.
Oh, is it really?
Nice.
Oh,
they're getting a venue.
Come on.
Isn't that right?
I'm actually going to a Northwestern game this year. My buddy.
Hey,
Chris is
we've
from
got
Harvard,
to go watch
and they're
Northwestern
playing
State basketball.
Oh, we will.
That is true.
Oh,
I've got to
Can you
see that
imagine
Emmanuel
tickets,
kid
man?
in person.
Oh.
We're gonna wait and make sure he's actually going to play.
Yeah.
But still,
We got to wait till Ball His Life is there. Catch those guys.
ESPN, TV companies, all kinds of people gonna be
We need to hit him up.
Yeah, he's too big for us, I think, right now.
He might be.
I'm not gonna lie. The dude's got a Gatorade commercial.
Hey, you never know.
We need
got a
Gramblin's head
Gatorade
coach.
Hey, you never know.
We need Gramblin's head coach on too.
Hugh Jackson.
Yes, that would be
That would
bomb.
be cool. Let's go find
I
his
think,
house.
I think
and
Ray
let him
can
know.
maybe try to hook us up with that.
See, Rayleigh can get us him.
Yeah, I think
I
so,
don't think
too.
we can get Emmanuel though.
And finally, friend of the pod, brother to Chase and Clay, your boy Kelton is playing New Mexico.
Chance as well.
What did I say?
Chase.
Oh, my bad.
Whoever you are.
All them C's. It's late. New Mexico State at UTEP. That's going to be an 8 o'clock game. That'll be a late one.
Yeah, they play a lot of weird time slots out there. I don't know a whole
West
lot
Texas
about
town of El
UTEP.
Paso.
Huh?
Sorry.
What do you say?
The music reference.
I don't know a whole lot about UTEP. I watched them play Oklahoma the other day. Clay's the best person to talk about them. They should win this game. I don't think New Mexico's good at anything besides hosting Breaking Bad. So
Basketball.
Manufacturing methamphetamine.
they're good at cooking meth in laundromats.
I don't know. I think our side of the South's a
so
little
the
better at
Northwestern
that.
State game and Grambling is at Independence Stadium.
Well, look at there.
Yep.
Dude, Shreveport's going to be hopping.
There. Talk about a waste, man.
6 p.m.
Independence Stadium is just a waste.
It's just, well, they don't use it right.
They don't.
I mean, technically.
Did you ever get to play there in school?
I went to a like a little combine thing there.
We played I think we played a JV game there.
Really?
Yeah. I remember that. Well, because I know Rhett, when Rhett was playing, that they played over there.
I broke one in that game.
In junior high. They played a junior high game there.
Yeah, I broke one in that game. They called it out over the speaker while I was running. I was thinking, man, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Watch
we did
yourself on the
a
Jumbotron.
Nike combine, a little spark thing there, and it was interesting.
Hey, if you think Independence Stadium's a waste, you look at the baseball stadium.
Oh
that's
my
there.
gosh, yeah.
That's depressing.
All right, guys, I got a random thing because I was looking at these games for this weekend here. I see where Holy Cross right there, and they're playing Buffalo. Not that that matters anything.
Go Bills.
But
Ty's got a line on it.
I guarantee he does.
I was looking at the UConn, and I was thinking, not Kyle. Ty's big on UConn this year.
Yeah, that's right. Holy Cross golf team
Hey, guys.
had 2 guys in the same round on the same hole, same group, made 2 albatrosses.
Today?
Wow.
The other day.
Wow.
Like making 1 albatross is one.
Albatrosses are harder to get than hole in one.
Absolutely,
Wow.
It's 1 out of 6 million. So somebody said, "Well, what was the odds?" And they don't even know. Like they.
So that's
you
like
can't
in the
find
hole.
it.
Two in the same group?
That's
they're
a
in the
hole
same
in one.
group.
Oh my goodness.
That's a hole in one on a par 4.
No,
it's a
making
double
it 2
eagle
on a par 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
a double eagle
Yeah,
basically.
it's really yeah. And
It
then
may
they
be
did
harder than a hole
So it's
in
like a
one
heck
to
of
get
a
off the
shot.
ground.
It is.
It's a heck of a shot, and then
phenomenal of a shot. Like, and then but you have
And you know it's gonna be a
in
long
the
club,
same
too.
group,
That you gotta worry
same
about.
teammates, like
Not
that's
hitting high.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So guys, this might not work, but we're 30 minutes in, right? How about, just hear me out, how about we call up old Tyrone Biggums, Ty, and see what crazy bet he's got this weekend?
Let's do it. 'Cause
I
he's
like
got
it.
something
Let's-
stupid.
let's
He's
put him
supposed to be
on.
at work right now too, so hopefully
Yeah.
he's not at
That
work.
means he'll answer.
That means he's on a Bienville line betting on games. That's what it means.
He's going to mess with the mic.
We're gonna find out.
No. Hello.
Ty,
He
you're
just
live,
woke up.
man.
Hey, you're working. Why are you just now waking up?
You're live, buddy.
Oh, hey.
Worked up.
You said you were going to come. You didn't come, so we got a question for you, man.
All right, go ahead.
We want some of Ty's tidbits. What crazy bets have you got going on in college football this weekend?
I have a 4-team teaser parlay in NCAA.
Let's hear it.
I have BYU, Florida.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll look and tell you. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I just had it pulled up. Freaking phone.
It's all good. I didn't tell you this was coming. This is
And
this
we
is
also
total
want to know
surprise.
how much you have on this. Is it 1,000?
400.
Okay. Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
He's playing off house money from last weekend.
Still going.
All right. I have East Carolina at home.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Old Dominion.
Did you not see their
okay.
kicker?
I hope
last
it don't
weekend?
come back down to a kick.
That might have been why he got. He might have thought they were goodbye.
Me too. East Carolina, Florida, BYU,
UConn.
and
Holy Cross.
hold on, where's the other?
Robert Morris.
Toledo.
Southeastern.
I tell you who I ain't betting on. It's gosh dang white people in Iowa.
That's good right there.
Matter of fact, I'm thinking about betting my whole bankroll on Iowa State. Again, they're in Iowa.
They're in Iowa too.
The Cyclones.
I hate Iowa.
Not a big fan of the Iowa caucuses.
Who was the fourth in this parlay?
Yeah, we got.
So, yes, East Carolina,
Old Dominion.
Florida, BYU, Tennessee.
Oh,
Dude, you got 2 tough games on
Man,
the
that is a tough
What are the odds?
parlay. That's a tough parlay.
Florida down to +1. BYU flipped it +4. Tennessee +1.
How much do you win if you hit?
I got +200 odds.
Oh wow,
400.
800 be 1,200 payout.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's-
So you bring in supper next time we have a podcast.
Is the shirt coming off?
If you win.
And look, I really that's like when I get off work, I'm gonna go up to the old crossroads.
Yes, you are. Who? Ty, tell me this. Who is your stone cold lock of the century of the week? Y'all remember that segment? I used to love that segment.
Yeah.
BYU at home. I'm hopping on the Mormons.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Only person hopping on.
So you like the fellows from Utah, but not from Iowa?
No, I am anti-Iowa. If
What are you gonna do when you drive around? Stick your butt out the window or something?
I'm going east or west.
That's good, man. All right, brother. We'll let you get back to work. We just yeah.
Just for modification, East Carolina might come out. I don't know. But Florida, BYU, and Tennessee, I feel really good about that.
Okay.
Florida come out with a big win, though, man.
Matter of fact, hold me to Florida, BYU, Tennessee.
Okay.
Even Florida coming off that big win?
Yeah, look, I think they have to win to uphold the win from last week.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't win this week, then
It means nothing.
Yeah.
It's at Florida.
it means nothing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's at Florida, so that helps.
So all that money you won last week, you'll give away if they don't win this week.
No, heck no.
I'm actually proud of myself. I pissed away.
You were up 20. You had 2,400, right?
No. What? I had 1,400.
Okay.
The 1,000 won 800 first.
I gotcha.
Drew that 800. And then 800 won 600.
He withdrew money. Okay. That's good. That's a good start.
But I pissed away 100 on. Pissed away 100 on Georgia Tech.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he drove in the middle of the game to the line. He said, "Yeah."
Oh.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Good question. Good question.
Okay. Well, and how much? You just got 400 on this week. That's all you got right now.
I'm trying to pull the trigger on an alternative line and spread. Alternative spread and alternative line on the game tomorrow night.
Okay. Who you got in that?
Who do y'all have tomorrow night?
Buffalo.
Who are y'all feeling?
Rams.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
I think we had 2 Rams and
Buffalo.
Three Buffaloes.
Do a Rams alternate line with +10.
Rams alternate line with +10.
With plus 4,000, minus 4,000 odds.
Okay, see, I was going for like Rams plus 3.5. That way, that covers me, with a game-winning field goal. And then parlay that with alternative line of 40.5.
Oh, 40.5? Yeah, that's a guarantee.
That's a guarantee, homie.
I feel like that is a guarantee. I just don't know to go with. Well, when we say that's a guarantee, it will be 6-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guarantee. But I don't know which way to go. Man, I don't know which way to go.
That feels safe-ish.
When I was headed over to Shreveport the other day, I seen this big billboard. Something about 1-800 Gambling Anonymous, something like that.
He's up right now. I don't know. That's for suckers. That's for quitters. But all right, brother. Well, good luck to you, man. We're gonna get back to it.
Coming on nights sucks because I work every Wednesday for 2 months. I work every Wednesday night and then every other Sunday night.
That puts you on the Rayleigh and Woods schedule. That's all Rayleigh and Woods make.
Guess we'll make it happen.
We'll do some more call-ins.
Hey, we'll do some more call-ins for you, man. All right, later.
Later. Don't pass the icy hot around.
All right, guys, that was Ty for you. Out there keeping the streets of Jonesboro safe.
I hate we woke him up.
Yeah, I knew you'd have something crazy though.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Man, that is a tough bet. He
That's
picked all the
parlay,
games
man.
that's kind of questionable.
All the ones that we've been questioning on.
And he said he felt good about it.
And that's why he's got plus 200 odds though. So
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's why he's fixing to lose $400.
I think that Florida one's gonna be a tough one there.
I think the Tennessee beating Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh's gonna be tough.
Well,
I think Pittsburgh won their game last week. I think Tennessee's having to prove themselves this week. So I like Tennessee in that game. At that Kentucky one,
Florida's tough. Yeah,
I don't see how you hit all 4 of those games.
You don't, and that's why.
Well, I mean,
it's a parlay. That's what makes it fun.
It does, but I mean, you're looking at all these games. What makes you choose East Carolina and Old Dominion after
the most random game?
It's almost like he picks the ones that he knows are going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, like after you watch that,
he looked at the odds. I guarantee you,
it's got to be something about the odds.
He looked at the odds. That game right there probably boost them from like plus 115 to plus 200.
And didn't Old Dominion just beat somebody last week?
I would look it up. He's got a teaser. I can't remember.
Somebody that they weren't supposed to at home?
Yes. Explain a teaser
I'm trying to remember who it was.
Teasers are like they adjust
so they're
everything.
Actually a better team than you think.
I've never
you to
they tease you. I've never bet a teaser before, so I can't really talk a lot lot it.
So it's a good bet then if it's a teaser.
Yeah, they adjust the
pay a whole
spreads and stuff for you and adjust the payouts and the odds. I'm big on adjusted lines. I'll do that if I have a feeling like
they beat
tomorrow
Virginia
night.
Tech last week.
That's who it was. Yeah.
Like tomorrow night, Buffalo's favored at minus 2.5. If I think Buffalo's going to win by a touchdown, I'll move that line to minus 6.5, and it increases the odds. It makes it longer odds for you and increases your payout. So I think that's what a lot of teasers are for, but I'm not 100% sure.
Or you could go the other way.
You can go the other way.
It easier for you.
Which is how Ty won.
That's what Ty did the other night. Yeah,
the odds will be less. We'll win less money, but the chance of you winning your bet will be.
I am not educated in the world of gambling. I think I'm gonna keep it that way.
You need to get there, man.
Why would you?
Peyton, you do it too.
Eastern Carolina after Old Dominion upset Virginia Tech.
I got too many other hobbies. I got other places I can put some money.
Whew.
All right, guys. Well. That could have been a 30-minute podcast. Now it's a 42-minute. So I think that's pretty good run time.
We're going to talk about the top 25.
Oh yeah, hit
quick.
it up.
Yeah, Florida jumps from not ranked to being number 12 in the country.
Yep. Utah falls behind them at 13. Florida's at 12. Georgia and Ohio State swap, and I agree. They looked really good last week. And I mean,
Georgia looks like they can.
They look like
Georgia has an offense.
They could be number one actually right now.
And they lost their 2 best receivers.
Hey, and
one
they got
to the draft, the other one to Bama.
Reload.
One transfer to Bama.
They got a big game coming in. Undefeated Samford comes to town.
Hey,
freaking watch it.
The freaking Bulldogs of Stanford.
Yeah.
Mike Vick's game.
Notre Dame dropped 3 spots.
Only 3.
Well, they put up a good fight. I'll give them that.
I mean, going from outside the top 25 to 12, that is about as big a jump you're ever going to see.
Tell you what,
so Michigan jumped from 8 to 4.
What?
Clemson wasn't impressive until the very end. A&M sucks.
One thing about Clemson, though, their defense is going to be better this year. Mm-hmm. Even though they didn't score the points they thought.
Their defensive line.
They lost Brent Venable.
They held Notre Dame to 0 points in the second half.
Who?
Georgia Tech.
Oh, Georgia Tech. I thought you said Notre Dame.
Oh, I might have.
Said
okay. Yeah, I mean, Clemson's defensive line is phenomenal.
Navy and gold.
I said
I mean, they should be. They've got the number 1 defensive tackle in the last 2 years, pretty much, in the country. Baylor's a team that's going to sit there, man, that I don't know when they'll lose.
They might lose this weekend against BYU.
I don't think they're going to lose this weekend.
I'm kind of thinking BYU might beat them at BYU.
At home, man, late kick too.
Got Aranda. You got a quarterback that's been there. That's going to be a good game. I'm ready to watch. That's probably going besides the Kentucky-Florida game.
Well, what's good about it ends the day.
Yeah.
So you get a good game.
Oh, yeah.
Because usually them late night games are not worth the crowd.
The Pac-12 after dark.
That Oregon State, whoever that Boise State the other night, that was a tough watch. I think some teams, like, I don't know if NC State's really that good. They should have lost Saturday.
Yep.
I was against them when I saw them in the preseason top 25.
Miami, still, I don't understand it still, but I'll never understand it.
And one more note on college football, because we didn't mention it Sunday night show. We were kind of worried about getting home and watching the unfortunate ball game.
Fiasco.
The new playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Going to 12 teams.
Is that 25 or 26?
26.
2026.
2026.
Yep, after their contract's over with the 4 they got. You're going to have 6 conference winners, and then you're going to have 6 wild cards.
I like it. I'm fine with it. It's too many, but it's fine.
It's too many.
It's better than 4.
It was going to happen. It's all about money. That's all. That's the only reason they made this move was money. The first 6 teams will get buys, and the next 6 will play it out. Round 1, I guess you can call it. Pretty cool deal, though. They're going to play at home, but they actually didn't word it that way. They said that they're going to have they'll get to decide where they play it at. So basically, I guess if you're like a Michigan, come end of December, instead of freaking playing in the crappy weather, I guess they can play in Ford Stadium, and Detroit Lions Stadium. So that'll be a cool wrinkle there. I'm hoping this is going to lead to what I've been wanting for a while. We talked about it on the group message today for the group of 5 to get their own playoff and their own national championship. Because to me, this is not helping those schools at any either. Matter of fact, all of this deals out the SEC. This is just going to open the door for more SEC schools. So now people are going to be more mad.
3 or 4.
Oh yeah, you're going to get about 4. You'll get 3 for sure. You'll get 2 at least in the wild card.
7 out of 12 will be from SEC.
I mean,
it could happen.
Hey, college
SEC West. It's not going to end well.
I mean, College World Series.
Yes.
What 6 of the
6? Well,
of the 8 were
6 of the 8, and then the other 2 were Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was all of them. So basically, because they're coming, so they're not. It's going to really probably piss more people off when more SEC schools get in, but that's going to happen. It's inevitable. So
you'll get one of these little small schools in there like they want.
Yeah, they're gonna get their Cincinnati, their UCFs of the world. They'll get that,
and they're gonna get beat the
drummed.
first game.
Yeah, get beat first game, and I don't know. It'll be. You'll have your little, I guess, drama at the end. Who gets the probably last couple spots?
Well, let's not forget too. We'll have Texas.
Yeah, in
Oklahoma by then, so we're going to be even better.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to. All this deal was help the SEC for sure, championship.
And Texas, they're about to pass out that money and end up being, right in there with them.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe now the only thing I haven't seen, I've been wanting to know is they're doing the first 6 teams are conference champions. Well, you got 5 Power 5s. How are they going? I guess the American Conference and who's going to be your other one? Sun Belt.
Maction, baby.
Conference USA.
So I guess it's going to be a ranking system on that, which conference is ranked the highest. I don't know on that, but I don't know.
Or that 6th one will be the best group of 5 team.
Well, you got 2 group of 5s.
But that'll be the best group of 5 team. Like the highest one that's not a part of.
So that'll be the 5th.
Well, no, that'd be the 6th. There'd be 5. There's 5 Power 5s.
I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah.
The 6th one would be the best group of 5 teams.
Which is going to probably be American Conference, I guess. Yeah.
Louisville or somebody like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, Louisville's in the
they changed?
ACC.
They are in the ACC now, aren't they?
You watch basketball.
And they're terrible.
That don't mean nothing. Crap, we got Notre Dame.
That's true.
No. So, but anyway.
Syracuse. I think Syracuse is the Big East in football again now. It's so hard to keep all that crap up, man. It's so hard.
But, moving on.
I think that's it, huh, guys?
Yeah, I guess that is
it. Bedtime.
Well, we had a great first weekend of football. There's a few good games this weekend. I'm just glad it's back.
I'm ready for NFL now.
We got NFL coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
Hey, your boy Kyle Tucker hit a 2-run shot.
There you go.
You.
So, guys, just be listening for our new shows that we've got on the pod coming at you. We're going to do Saints LSU talk. That'll come Tuesday mornings. Then we've got that one's called Home Team. Me and Peyton are going to do most of those. Clay, whoever wants to hop on, more than welcome to for that show. Then we're also going to do a Louisiana Tech-centric podcast. That'll come out on Wednesdays.
Teched up.
Yeah, that'll be Teched Up, featuring Bill Clay and our buddy Hoot. Shout out to Hoot, our Lincoln Parish connection, coming through for us. He's super knowledgeable. We've got one of those podcasts out. Be sure to give it a listen. And then finally, Josh and Derek are going to be featured in a fantasy football podcast, which I hope is one of our more popular ones for you fantasy football guys. We're going to try to keep it to just solid information from dudes who just study it all the time. That way you'll get some bang for your buck on that one. Be sure to check that one out. I think we're going to call that Chasing the Trophy.
I like that name too.
And that's going to come out on Fridays. So in time for you to adjust your lineups. We may post some graphics closer to waiver wire pickup times. That way you'll know who to pick up, who's hurt, whatever. But be sure to follow us on social media. Check out check us out on your favorite podcast platforms. We do a little bit on YouTube as well. So just make sure when you do download the episode and follow us. That way we actually get the credit for the listen. We appreciate you. Yeah.
Don't forget Clay and Hunter's movie podcast, The Regulars.
That's right. What do they call it?
The Regulars.
The Regulars.
That's because at the theater they go to, they're called
the Regulars.
They're referred to as that.
They're in there so much.
And guys, they
know their order at the
if you're a sports guy, but maybe your buddy's not or your wife's not, let her know or him know about the other stuff we do. We do have some movie podcasts. We've got some music stuff coming up. Ray and Woods, we've got Awesome and Humble. We do one of those every other week. And I think that every other week you're going to have Awesome and Humble. Then you're also going to have, on the weeks that they're off, I think Hunter and Clay are going to do a pod on some type of pop culture. And then they go to watch movies literally every week. So
they went yesterday.
Yeah.
Every day.
Did Clay say they'd been to
51 movies?
Clay has not missed a new release at Celebrity Theaters this year.
Yeah, and that was their goal. That was their goal at the beginning of the year. So be sure to listen to those. I listened to their podcast today. I'm not a movie person, but they've got some big movies coming up that they're excited about. Avatar, which I didn't even know they're making another one.
It's coming
That's
out
like
in December.
the biggest movie of all time in theaters.
And they're re-releasing the old one on September 23rd.
Yeah. And by the way, have y'all been to Disney World in Orlando and rode the Avatar ride? Mm-mm. Holy crap. You rode it, Peyton?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I'm not a roller coaster guy anymore. I used to be when I was a kid. But the Avatar ride was awesome. You really felt like you were flying. And I mean, I'm an adult, and I'm not much on that stuff. I'm an adult. I'm 40. I'm a man. I'm not much on that stuff, but it sold me on it. So the second Avatar's coming out, and they have got another Black Panther.
Yeah, coming out in November.
Yeah. So if you're movie people, then or if you know some movie people, tell them to check it
Halloween, so the horror movies.
Oh yeah, all the killer movies.
New Halloween movies coming out.
That's right.
They got it. Y'all need to listen to their pod. It was very informative because I didn't know some of those movies were coming out.
Yeah,
and I'm pumped up for some now.
And for the ladies, they even did a rom-com top 10.
And I'm still pissed that they did not include me in that, but it's okay. They told me why, and I understood. I would have picked com-roms, which are different supposedly.
I didn't know there was a difference. I mean,
I get
they
where
included
they
an Adam
from.
Sandler movie on there, so how is that not
and
a com-rom?
I talked to Clay about that. I said, I would have had The Wedding Singer on there, and he's like, that's a com-rom. I said,
No. The Wedding Singer is more of a romantic comedy than
Hot Take
51st
for you,
Dates.
The Wedding Singer is his best movie.
Yeah, it might be.
Besides Uncut Gems, that's his best movie.
Have you seen Punch Drunk Love?
I have not.
50 First Dates?
I like it more than 50 First Dates. I like it more than Happy Gilmore.
Is that a com-rom?
No, yeah. I was about to say his greatest work is either Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, or Waterboy.
Better than Happy Gilmore?
It's better than Happy Gilmore, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm about to talk some gibberish on that
We
one.
need an end on that.
Speaking of that, we got to do, we talked about Adam Sandler.
We need to do that ASAP.
Yeah,
So we need to
what?
debate that.
Adam Sandler movie draft.
Movie draft?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Or no,
it needs to be a dirty five.
Dirty five. Yeah.
We need
That's
to do
going to be hard.
That's the thing.
Holy moly.
Yeah. We need to do that coming
Hey, you
up.
know what I would rather do, though, than movie? I'd rather, I don't know. maybe not, but
character.
Yes, a character. Because my God, some of his stuff on Saturday Night Live is excellent. Like Cajun Man, like that's where Bobby Boucher comes from.
Opera Man.
Oh my God, Opera Man. Nipola. But yes, some of his stuff on Saturday Night Live was awesome.
We're going to do something coming up.
We got to do something with that because I love everybody loves Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
So,
and he's a big sports guy, so we got to give him some love.
Love
and hey,
basketball.
Can still hoop, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely old man hooping it out there, but he's
like a teenager still too. With his basketball shorts on and a t-shirt every day.
Yeah, I don't want to play.
Multi-millionaire.
But
I'd love to see it.
That's all I got, guys. Who dat?
Hey, chop on. I'm ready for bed.
Go Tigers.
Somehow we stretched that to almost an hour. After we.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.